Here are 13 valuable tips to help you have a peaceful and fulfilling old age. 13 valuable tips for a peaceful old age. Live in the present, don't regret the past. Many people in old age often think about the past, regretting missed opportunities, mistakes made, or relationships that have ended. But did you know that the past cannot be changed, and the future is not yet here and cannot be controlled? Only the present is something you truly hold in your hands. Focus on what is happening right now. Cherish every moment, enjoy the simple joys with your grandchildren and friends. A fragrant cup of tea in the morning, an afternoon walk under the green trees, or simply a warm conversation, that is true happiness. Taking care of your health is a top priority. No one can live happily if they are frequently sick. Don't wait until illness knocks on your door to start caring about yourself. Eat moderately, exercise gently, get enough sleep, and have regular checkups. A healthy body will help you enjoy your old age more fully. Many elderly people tend to be complacent, thinking that however long they live is enough. But in reality, health affects not only oneself but also the entire family. A healthy elderly person will reduce the burden on their descendants. And more importantly, it helps oneself to have a free life, not dependent on anyone. Don't worry too much about what others think. When we are young, we may live for the gaze of others, but old age is the time to live for oneself. Don't let outside comments affect your inner peace. People may gossip about how you live, how you dress, how you spend your money. But that is your life, not theirs. Learn to ignore unnecessary comments and focus on what makes you happy. Learn to let go of things that cannot be changed. In life, there are things that cannot be changed, whether you want to or not. The past may hold things that cause you pain, but staying stuck there won't help. Holding on to it only makes you more tired. Learn to let go. Those grudges, those pains, those times you were hurt. These are all just challenges that life presents to help you grow. When you can let go, your soul will feel lighter, and life will be more comfortable. Stay in touch with friends and be open to new relationships. There is a saying that growing old is not frightening. What is frightening is loneliness. Many people in old age just stay at home, losing touch with friends and avoiding social activities, which makes life dull. Maintain good relationships. A phone call, a message of inquiry, or a meeting can bring more joy than you think. If possible, join clubs for seniors. Learn a new skill or simply find a hobby to connect with others. Learn to let go of things that cannot be changed. Don't think that only young people need to learn. In fact, learning keeps the mind sharp and helps avoid the risk of cognitive decline in old age. You can read books, learn a new language, play a musical instrument, or try a hobby you've never dared to do before. When your mind is busy with interesting things, you won't have time to feel sad. Instead of sitting and complaining about the past, take time to explore the world in your own way. Avoid unnecessary conflicts. Old age is not the time to argue over who is right or wrong. Choose peace instead of quarreling, choose to smile instead of getting angry. One word of restraint is worth 9 good words. Keep your soul at peace. Conflicts not only destroy harmony but also affect health. Stress and anger can lead to high blood pressure, heart problems, and many other issues. Instead of letting yourself get into endless arguments, learn to let go to lighten your heart. Do not depend on your children, take charge of your own life. Children have their own lives, do not place burdens on them. Create a free and easy life for yourself, so that when you are with your grandchildren, it is joyful moments, not obligations. Some parents expect their children to care for and worry about them just as they once did for their children. But remember, love does not mean being bound. Live independently, relying on no one, and your children will appreciate you even more. Learn to accept the changes in yourself. Gray hair, aging skin, open eyes, these are the natural laws of life that no one can escape. But instead of feeling sorrowful or inferior, learn to accept and love yourself at every stage of life. When we are young, we may care a lot about our appearance, but in old age, there's no need to chase those standards anymore. Every wrinkle is a mark of precious experiences, and each gray hair is proof of a life lived to the fullest. Look in the mirror and smile at yourself, for you have come a long and proud way. Maintain a spirit of optimism and humor. A youthful spirit is not determined by age, but by how you perceive life. Laugh more, don't let old age make you feel dignified. A cheerful, humorous elderly person not only makes themselves comfortable but also brings positive energy to those around them. There are many people who, despite their old age, still maintain optimism and joy for life. They don't complain about their age, don't dwell on past sorrows, and always find joy in every moment. You can do that too. Cherish the little joys in life. Happiness does not always come from great things. Sometimes, a peaceful morning, a hot cup of tea, a favorite song, or a cool breeze is enough to lift your spirits. Focus on those small but meaningful things. Instead of waiting for great joys, learn to enjoy each moment of the present. A person who appreciates simple things will always find life valuable, regardless of age. Prepare financially to avoid being passive. No matter how dutiful your children are, you still need to have some money for yourself. Having financial independence allows you not to worry or depend on anyone, and enables you to do what you love without needing permission or feeling guilty. Never stop learning and exploring new things. An elderly person with stable finances will always have freedom in their decisions. Live kindly, be tolerant, and leave behind beautiful things. In youth, we may chase fame and wealth, but in old age, the most valuable things are not material possessions, but what we leave in the hearts of others. Live kindly and be forgiving to those around you. Do not hold on to grudges or misunderstandings, for in the end, the most important thing is peace of mind. A meaningful life is not one of wealth or power, but a life that is loved and cherished. At the end of the program, we invite you to listen to the story. Mr. Wah is over 70 this year, living quietly in a small house on the outskirts of the village. His wife passed away early, and his children have all established themselves far away, only visiting occasionally. His days in old age pass quietly, with only the old apricot tree in the yard as his most loyal friend. Recently, he often sits for a long time on his porch, his eyes following the familiar village road. Neighbors can clearly see the change from a once strong man. Once quick-witted, Mr. Wah has now become more contemplative, his eyes occasionally reflecting a hint of melancholy. One day, while cleaning out his old room, he accidentally found a faded wooden box that had worn with time. Inside were letters he had written to himself at different stages of his life, a habit he had long forgotten. The first letter was written when he was just in his 20s, full of dreams and aspirations. The handwriting was shaky but filled with passion. Growing older, he sent a message to his future self. If one day you read these lines, remember that you were once a passionate young man with grand dreams. Never let age be a limitation. Mr. Wah chuckled. Yet a difficult emotion suddenly welled up inside him. He continued to open other letters. Some had been written when he got married, when his children were born, and when his wife passed away. Each letter. Perhaps life will not. MRHOA decided to do something he hadn't done in a long time. Even. But rather an opportunity to enjoy the things we have missed. No matter how beautiful the past is, it is just memories, while the present is what we truly hold on to. Step outside the limits you have set for yourself. Live with joy and connection, for each passing day is an opportunity for happiness. Dear friends, life is a long journey, and old age is the final stage for us to reflect, enjoy, and contemplate. Some see old age as a burden, a time of loneliness and regret. But others view it as a beautiful time, a moment to slow down, savor each moment, and show love to oneself and those around them. You have the right to choose how you will live these years. Make old age a gentle, meaningful, and fulfilling journey through positive thoughts and right actions. Don't let the last days of life pass by in regret, let them be the most memorable days. So we have shared 13 valuable tips for a peaceful and happy old age together. If you find this useful, don't forget to apply it to your life, so that every day is worth living. Share this video with your loved ones, parents, grandparents, or anyone entering their twilight years. Because sometimes, just one timely piece of advice can change a whole way of life. Thank you for joining us at the Light of Life. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next meaningful content. See you in the next videos. Wishing you peace and happiness always.